called A Fresher's Guide on How Not to Find Love in St. Andrews. Step 1. During Freshers Week, cultivate an entirely new personality that is super cool and totally awesome and nothing like your own. Drink straight shots without chasers so people think you're a badass, and stay out all night to try and seduce potential suitors even though all you want to do is be asleep. Tell yourself you're a bad bitch from hell and that nobody can fuck with you. Tell yourself to shut up with the stupid, tired old cliches and just live, even if it means no one will like your personality and you'll be stuck in bed with Doritos and Netflix for the rest of your college years. Step 2. Go to Freshers Fair. Walk back and forth in front of the FS Don't Walk tables with your best pout. Try not to look too disappointed when they don't immediately throw you up onto the catwalk. Continue to wander aimlessly until you feel so awkward that all you want to do is crawl out the emergency exit. Instead, in a moment of panic, sign up for everything. Ignore every club-related email for the next year, except for the ones from that club with that super sexy, hopefully single secretary. Hope that they somehow notice that you actually open and read their emails thoroughly. Step 3. On Friday night, or Saturday night, or Wednesday night, or really any night of the week, get dressed up in your sexiest, tightest, most uncomfortable outfit. Twirl around and around in front of your mirror until you feel as sexy as Cinderella after the fairy godmother did her makeup. Drink until you feel as dizzy as Cinderella as she fell down the front steps of the castle and lost her shoe. Try not to lose your shoe because if you do, the prince is not going to come after you to give it back. He already graduated. Step 4. Stare at that hottie down the row in your lecture until they notice and either smile at you or look at you like you're a total creep. In either case, spend the rest of the semester sitting as far away from them as humanly possible. Hope that they somehow get your subliminal messages asking them on a date. If they don't, it obviously wasn't meant to be. Step 5. Go to Dervish, drunk, with all of your friends and taste a slice or 6 of heaven. Go back, sober, alone, more times than is socially acceptable, until the guys behind the counter know your name and your order right when you walk through the door. Stop going back when they start to remind you that they'll see you tomorrow. Lament this breakup for weeks. They were the only guys in St. Andrews who knew what you really wanted. Step 6. Go home with someone, completely smashed, when both of your bloodstreams are more gin than cells. Tell yourself that they're hot, you're lonely, what's the worst that can happen? Completely embarrass yourself running home, naked at 3 a.m., still drunk. When you go back the next morning to collect your clothing and what's left of your dignity, bring a friend. When they hand you your nicely folded outfit and give you a smile, realize that your embarrassment is still too great. Never speak to them again. When you see them walking towards you in the street, turn around and run in the opposite direction. Step 7. Blame university dating culture for your lack of luck in the love department. Moan to all your friends about the lack of good guys and nice girls. Complain about one-night stands like a complete hypocrite. Tell anyone who will listen that all you want is to go out on a date, hoping that maybe one of them will actually offer to take you out on a date. Please, eventually realize how ridiculous this is, take your head out of your ass, and redouble your efforts to find someone before Valentine's Day. Next Valentine's Day. Step 8. Decide to finally be yourself. But more of that sexy, cool, badass side of you and less of the pajama-wearing, chocolate-binging side of you. Eventually realize that you love chocolate more than you love people, and come to terms with the fact that you will never find love in Scotland's #1 matchmaking university. Realize how depressing this is. Comfort yourself with an entire tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream and cheesy teen sitcoms. Eventually realize that no one will love you for your personality, no one will find you sexy, and God forbid anyone fall in love with you. I'm sorry, were you looking for a little bit of wisdom up here? Because I have no experience in that. I am the single, cynical poet. I haven't been in a relationship here. You should probably ask someone who has. But if anybody in here has fallen in love with me in the past 5 minutes, if you could make yourself known. That's what I thought.